Hey, welcome back to the table. So I have a surprise here. My son has decided to join us. So I probably should have just had you take over one of the other players, but we're actually going to just do a two-player game. You got to see the rules. And so you at least saw how one round plays out. And now we're going to see how it plays for real without me having to play all the sides. So we have it set up again. Getting ready to go. Jason, we each need a secret objective. So if you can grab one of those for yourself. And then one for me. So here's mine.
Definitely can't cheat.
Okay, did you shuffle the secret objective deck?
No, probably not.
So shuffle it. Because I got one that was already in my last game. Gotta put this back. All right. That's an interesting one. Okay, so, and then I will let you have the honors of picking your guy first. So in a two-player game, the only thing that changes really is the amount of worker placement spaces gets reduced. So for example, in the wood mill here, there's only one open spot. There's only one open spot. In the mine, same with the traveling merchant, there's still only one spot. It gets greatly reduced, the number of places you can go and things you can do. So while he's doing that, we can go over the different refugees. So we have the stone cutter, which gives you 2 stone immediately and then plus 1 stone every time you use the quarry. And then we have this guy, the tax man. Every time you do a tax, you get an extra 2 gold and 1 extra food.
One or two. One or two.
And then, I'm sorry?
1 or 2. Pick a number.
2.
All right.
And then here's some buildings. We'll talk about those later. So which one did our little punk pick? Definitely not 1. You actually went with 2?
Yeah.
Now you know that 2, these aren't considered buildings, right?
Oh, wait, they're not?
No.
Oh, no, give me that back.
These are castle pieces. Buildings are those things.
No. Give me that.
You want the other one then? Are you literally just taking the 1? You know, I actually sort of like that one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. This one's not bad either. In fact, it can be quite good. And then, like I said, this one is also very good. I actually sort of like this one when we were playing the red player on that first turn. It was actually pretty handy. Like I said, this one's trash. Even my son agrees. You know what? I'm going to go... we'll do this one.
Number 5?
Yep, I'm number 5. All right, so that's our guy. So what that means is Jason goes first because he has the lower number. And then he has 5 gold and I have 6 to start the game. And I think we're off to go, right? So you are first. Oh, you have to roll the die. Just roll it, please.
All right.
So you rolled a 2. So see? Point it.
2
No. The one
this
that, yeah.
is this way.
Yeah, there you go. And then the threshold on it is, what does that say? 4? 16 and 32?
16, 32.
4 is pretty low. You are first. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a refugee.
Oh, you punk. I knew you were going to do that one.
So it costs 1 food and then 2 gold. So you can move me down 2 gold.
Okay,
And then
you're down
I
to
get
3.
2 stone.
Right
off
now.
the bat. And then every time I go to a quarry,
Yep.
I can get.
You'll get stuff.
Stone.
Now, one thing that's interesting about this card is it says +2 gold, +1 food. When you do a tax action, you can
only take this or that.
Right, you can only take gold or food, but I think this lets you get both. I mean, it doesn't have an or symbol in
That's
between.
sort of overpowered.
It is sort of nice, isn't it?
But quarry.
But Corey. That tax action is pretty nifty. But I think the one that interests me, actually there's several that do. One thought that's going through my mind is I obviously want to take advantage of this if I can. So I will. One action on the wood mill. I get 7 wood.
Yeah, that's so much wood.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I got 7 wood, like so, and the guys are going to be attacking from my north, which will be Jason's south, so I'll very likely be defending this way. And the unfortunate part is they're archers, so archers are not cool. So I need to think about what I'm doing here. But
Oh, that's where my gate is. Yuck. Alright, well, for my second action, I'm going to do the
Scout?
secret.
okay, so he did scout. You get to draw 2, you know, and you draw 2, keep 1.
Yeah, alright. Alright, well, I'm keeping the first one.
And then you get to protect one of your fields.
I'm going to protect these salve.
Oh, here's some protection tokens.
Actually, the siege could make us do something, right?
Yes, and in fact, in my last game, it did. And your special ability on your ranger there lets you protect another
Alright,
field.
well, I'm going to put this to the side.
Yep.
Saying I'm doing it, so I'm going to put 1 on my south, and then we'll put 1 on this side.
Okay, and then don't forget to take 3 here.
They're
get 3 movement.
probably not going to be that useful this turn. But
No, they won't, but just take a few with you. And then your ranger gives you 1 too.
Yep, I took some.
So technically you have 4 movement right now.
Oh, wait, no, this one's a +3.
Yeah, and you got a 3 for the scout action.
There you go.
Okay, so what do I want to do here? I want to win. That's what I want to do, but I'm going to do the traveling merchant, and I'm going to spend 4 gold to get 1 iron
And 6 wood.
and 6 wood.
Alright, well, I'm
2.
also going to do the traveling merchant.
I hope it's locked.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, you can only do 1. But last time we played with 3 people. Okay. Well, then I'm going to do a stockpile action, and I'm going to build a tower.
Okay, so 4 stone, 3 wood,
3 wood
and an iron. And the
building
towers are
a
right there.
Stone tower. Putting it right here.
And then make sure you put the 2 stone in for the hit points. Okay. All right, so then I have a final action. And I think I'm going to I'm just going to get some stone. And then my special ability on my card here lets me get 1 extra. So I'm going to get 4 stone.
Alright, and as we move on.
Yeah, so we're moving on to combat. So now you got to put your guys where you want them to be final.
Well, this one doesn't even do anything to
Well,
us.
hold on. There was supposed to be a siege card.
All right, siege is
Now roll a die.
4,
So 4.
which is this side.
Okay. And then I can't read it, but
It does. So for it's 6 to 16, you take 1 damage on the wall, and then 16 to 26.
so
you
neither
take
of us
2.
have 6 gold, so we ignore it.
Yep.
And then see how it says the banner, the surge there says none.
Yep.
So that means we get no troops attacking us this
There's
turn.
going to be no troops attacking at all because neither me or him are.
Can you
higher
hand that
than
here so I can
4
show the
gold.
camera? So yeah, so Jason and I are both below 4 gold, so this doesn't happen. So basically, neither of us get attacked. However, he has more gold than me, so the jerk gets the flag. He gets the flag for winning. Now, the next thing that happens is he has 5 pieces of his castle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4. And so we gain gold for that. And then we have to gain our food and pay our guys. So I'm going to get a net of 2 food.
I'm going to get another 2 food.
And your protections on your farms go away.
Yep.
And then we move to round 2. Now, a couple other things. This card gets killed. And then this one moves over. Here's the new one. It's a mason. Buildings and city defenses cost 1 less stone. Ooh. And then that one, basically siege equipment does 1 less damage. And there's 1 less that climbs over the wall. That's an interesting one too. All right. These are my guys back. What are you going to do?
You're first.
Oh, yes, I'm first. So the turn order just switched because I have less gold. Well, I only have 3 actions, and this is where it hurts. Did you roll the die for the new card?
No, not yet. We can
Yes.
just roll these later.
No, do it now. We have to know which direction.
All right.
That's the visible information.
4 is coming from this.
And then what's the gold threshold? 0.
0.
So no matter what, we're getting attacked this turn. And then that one, just a siege card face down, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can you put me on the buildings? I'm gonna buy Red Castle Inn for 2 wood and 1 stone. And so what that is I can do an action and get 4 mercenaries.
All right, I'm gonna get refugees, and I'm gonna get this guy.
All right, so Jason bought the card that lets him build out everything for 1 stone less. That's a really good one, actually.
All right.
Right, I'm going to take 4 mercenaries.
Down 1 gold.
Oh, yeah. Jason loses 1 gold. I'm going to take 4 mercenaries.
All right. Is this 10 and above?
Yeah, 10 and above.
I'm gonna go to a quarry. Get 4 stone for my card.
Yep. I'm also going to go to a quarry and get 4 stone. Oh, hold on. We're getting attacked by a lot of people this turn. Dang it, this is the part where the game gets hard. I'm going to get 4 stone. So let's hope I survive this. Okay. So,
I still have an action.
oh yeah, sorry. So I'm just taking a look at this real quick. Neither of us have 10 gold. So we're both going to get 2 soldiers coming in.
All right, I'm gonna go to the wood mill.
We're going to collect 5
I'm
wood.
gonna get 5 wood.
Okay, so we know 2 soldiers are coming in from this side. So what I'm going to do is put my 2 soldiers on that side. And the problem with the mercenaries is we don't know what direction anybody else is attacking in. So I'm just going to put mercenaries on every other wall, and then 2 on my gate because it has the least amount of hit points. And then we'll just have to adjust accordingly. Okay, so are you done manipulating your guys? So Jason is protecting there. Thank you for pointing that out. They're not attacking from this side, they're attacking from this side. So I was just having a brain bloop there. So move those over like so.
And then I'm also gonna use my.
Yeah, and he's
card.
using his ranger card. So that's the reason why his ranger card is nice. So he's protecting his food from the angle that we know they're coming. Okay, so let's start with this first card. Go ahead and reveal it. You have to roll die.
All right. One. It is coming from the
That
north.
direction. So can you just hand it me here? All right, so none of us have 8 gold, so this doesn't impact us at all. Neither of us.
Mhm.
And then the siege card.
Siege. It is a catapult. 1. It is also coming from this direction.
And it has a 4 there, right?
Yep. So we are gonna get attacked.
And then the surge says none, right?
Yep. Surge is none.
Okay, so we all have 4 gold, so we're gonna
Flip it just so that you guys can see.
yeah. So it's gonna come from the opposite direction. Jason just flipped it so you can read it. So the surge is none, so no actual troops. And then that symbol below the 4 gold means that the catapults are going to do 1 damage to their priorities. They go after the wooden turrets first, the stone turrets second, and then the wall third. And that's what they'll do. So go ahead and reorient it back to where it's supposed to be. And okay, so we start with the archery phase. Well, we have to put our guys out. So we both have 2 guys coming from this direction. My farm gets melted. And I have 2 archers here that kills 2 guys.
Yep. And same with me.
Same with Jason. The catapult technically goes first. So it's coming from the south, so I actually get damaged. And that's it. It just does 1 damage to my wall. There's nothing more to the battle, and my mercenaries go back home. All right, so that's it. Jason wins the flag 1 more time because he's still leading by 1 gold. And he still has a turret, so he gets 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 is 5. And I only get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for winning and having castle pieces standing. And then we gain our food. I have 3 food. I have 2 soldiers. So I gain a net of 1 food. We are moving to season 3, so we each get another worker, which is very helpful. Can you hand me my worker there? So Jason's destroying that building. These are moving down. We can just fix it later. Okay. So that's an interesting one. You get an iron and a mercenary every turn. Holy cow.
That's really good.
And then this other one, you spend 2 wood to get a movement and 2 protection. All right. And then over here, the demon barber Every turn you can get one troop or,
A mercenary.
I'm sorry, one troop or one mercenary you can give up for 4 food. The Demon Barber, right? So you're killing someone to get 4 food.
Cannibalism?
Yes, and there's a little bit of cannibalism, I think, there. Oh, those designers are so sneaky. Okay, so with that said, I think we did everything, right?
Yep.
So ready for a new round, and yes, I am first, I know.
And then I'm gonna roll
For that.
2. It is coming from these.
And that one is also another 0 gold thing. So
Yep.
no matter what, we're getting attacked. Okay. I'm gonna go to the quarry and get 4 stone.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go to the trampling merchant to pay 2 food for 3 gold and 2 iron.
So here's my little situation, and he just got a bunch of stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to go. Put me on the building. I'm going to spend 4 stone to get that glacis. And so what this does is this cancels a catapult hit every round, and also 1 less ladder effect.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the quarry. I'm gonna get 4 stone.
Okay.
You didn't give me my 3 gold.
How'd you get your 3 gold? Oh, you sold food?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come here and get 4 mercenaries again. What you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna do the granary action.
Okay, so the granary action, he's gonna upgrade 3 of his farms. And he gets to protect 1.
I'm gonna protect this second one.
And I'm assuming you're gonna protect another one with your
Yep.
ranger
I'm going
action.
to protect. Well, it's a gamble at this point. Protect this one.
Okay. I am going to finally stockpile.
Just gonna get everything.
Well, we're gonna get a lot of things. So, stone tower is 3 wood and 4 stone. So if I move those down like this, that's 1 tower. Oh, and 1 iron. Okay. And then you can see I have another iron, so I can make a second stone tower with 4 stone and 3 wood. And then I have 1 wood to fix my wall. And then here's 4 wood for a tower and 4 wood for a tower. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So basically what I did was I just built a stone tower, which I'll put here. A stone tower here. And then 2 wooden towers. Like so. And then of course I have to put all these resources away. Oh, that was fun. And that was your last action, right? You don't have any more? Or no, you had one
No, I
more.
have one more.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm also doing a stockpile action, and I'm making 2 towers. Now, I already set them out, and it's only 3 instead of 4, but I have the card that says I get to. I don't need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Good
Alright.
enough. Thank you for being considerate.
And then I can get 2 stone towers, which I'm putting one on this side, and then one here.
Don't forget to put your stone in there.
Yep. 2 stone, 2 stone.
Okay, so that brings us to peanut butter combat time. And I'm looking at the archers. So you can see here there's Jason has 12 gold, so he's actually going to get the middle one, where he's going to have 3 soldiers and 1 archer coming from his south, which is our north. But we don't have 12, so we're going to get the leftmost one, which is what does that say? 1 soldier?
1 soldier and 1 archer.
1 soldier and 1 archer. So our situation is we know for a fact that 1 soldier and 1 archer are coming from this direction. And then, of course, what that also means is I got another raised farm. These turrets alone will kill these guys. So if I put somebody here, it's going to get killed by their archer. That's the issue or the dilemma. So let's not put somebody there. Is the question is basically the conclusion. So we're going to put 2 here, 1 here, and then 1 over here. And let's see what else comes out.
All
So,
right,
siege one
siege
first.
tower first. That one's actually pretty good.
So
4.
you rolled
It
a
is
4.
coming from this way.
So it's coming from that direction. It is a ladder, which means that they're going to jump over the wall. One of them will. But my card cancels that. And in the surge section, you can see it says all.
All equal season
Equal
number.
season. So we're going to get 3.
We are on season 3.
We're on season 3. So that means 3 troops are coming from here. And one of them is going to have a ability to jump over the wall for Jason. But
2 of them for me.
2, because you're over 10 gold?
You actually also get 2.
Oh, that's right. I get 2. But it's going to be just 1 because this cancels one of them. So I cancel 1 out of the 2. But so far, 3 are not a big threat. Jason and I could handle 3 easy peasy with just our towers. But
All right.
what's the next one?
Next. Okay, I'll roll for these. 4, they're coming from this side.
All right, so that one, I'm getting 1 soldier and 2 archers, right?
Yep.
The 2 archers are bad news. Okay, now it's getting a little harder.
All right, the next one. Oh, I'm below 18. Thank you. 2. So they're coming from the south.
And the 3 numbers are 0, 18. So I'm going to get 3 soldiers? Yes. So here's the
A
situation.
couple walls are going to go up in flames.
You can see I got this, and then I got 3 more soldiers coming from the north. 1, 2, 3. This is one of those situations where I wanted my mercenaries to die and not my main guys, and I didn't pull that off. So now we got to, basically, we're simultaneously doing our battles. Do you want to do yours first for the camera?
Sure. All right. So we're going to do this side first. So we have a tower and a tower, which can kill 4 guys. So we're going to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. All gone. And then we got these 2 towers, which can kill 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This will definitely never fall. Yeah.
Okay, so now you got melee.
Then we have melee, where they attack, and
Ugh.
wall's gone. Then over here, they just attack and they break it a little bit, but It's not completely broken.
Well, okay, so technically we had moved before melee, but
I'm moving down into there.
yeah. Now, just for rule clarification, let's say he moved onto the wall that then got destroyed during the melee phase. They just go down into the courtyard. There's no damage done to his guys. So
Yep, and then the wall, and then since archery is before,
so we start over back at the top.
and then
Archery goes first.
archery go first, so the towers would kill the rest on both
Yeah,
of them
the towers fire again, basically.
before they can actually rush.
Yeah, so they don't actually make it into the courtyard, although Jason was ready. So you lost a wall, but you did win.
It was my gate.
It was your gate. So they busted down the gate, but they never got in. So I have a sort of similar situation, but I think I'm in a little better shape, even though he has more stone walls. This is going to kill 3. 1, 2, and 3. The thing that stinks is these 2 archers here, they fire back. And so they're going to kill 2 of these guys. But I have 3 guys on the wall, so I kill 3 more. So their whole army got wiped out. I can kill the mercenary for one of them, but this guy's got to go into the infirmary. And then on the north side here, again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. I guess I have nobody on this wall, so these 2 were going to damage the wall. So 2 hit points hit.
And then you
And then,
kill them.
and then my archers kill them, or the towers. And so I win as well. Now, Jason is still the leader, so he's going to get the flag. So the flag goes to him. And you have 3 walls and 3 towers up, so he gets 6 gold. And I have 4 walls and 4 towers, so I get 8. So that's where we're at right now. 21 to 18. My mercenaries, of course, go home. And we now go to season 4. So a couple of things we got to do here. This catapult moves up, so there's a minimum threshold of 9, which we haven't needed yet because Jason and I have both been surging up. This is the new, we got a Master Fletcher, which basically makes archers. It makes just soldiers, but they act like archers. The buildings are going to just move down. -1 gold and -1 food cost on all refugees. That's an interesting one. And then did you got to do a new siege card?
Oh, yep.
And then those go away. So that one flips over. And then 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, we already given the entire wave.
Yep, so we're going to get a full wave now. And then for this one, you got to roll a die.
There's a
2. It's going to face.
south.
All right, so Jason is over 20. I'm at 18. So you can see there, Jason's going to get attacked by 3 archers. I'm going to get attacked by 2.
It's actually not that big of a difference.
No, it's not a big difference at all. That one's a pretty.
Compared to the 20 to 36.
That's the thing with this game. Those cards are so dang random, and it does get interesting. But
All right, and then we calculate food, which I get a net of 5.
Oh, yeah. The food, I get a net of 0.
And then
Get our workers back.
the other ones on your mercenary.
And I'm still first. So, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to go to the quarry for 4.
Alright, I'm going to go to the refugees and get this guy for 2 food and 2 gold.
Okay. I'm going to go to the traveling merchant, and I'm going to spend 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to get 1 iron and 6 wood.
Alright. I'm going to the quarry to get 4 stone.
Okay. Um, trying to think of what to do here. All right, so there's a couple options. Obviously, I can try to build, like, which would be a stockpile action. I have this guy in the infirmary. I'm going to use my my barracks, which is a free action, where I spend 1 food to heal 1 guy. So that's what I'm going to do. 1 food spent, and I'm going to get my guy back from the infirmary. As far as my actions go, I'm going to do the crop one. So heal, and then level 2, and then we will protect this direction.
Alright, and then for mine, I'm going to the wood mill to get 5 wood.
Okay, and then I'm going to get 4 mercenaries. It's a fantastic card, but the losing an action every time is a little hurtful, but...
And then I'm going to do a stockpile action. I have 3 and 2 for a wall, which again is 4, but I get the -1 for my card. 3 and 2 for another wall, and then I'm going to use...
You don't have to spend wood on the second wall.
Huh?
Look at your card. You only have to spend wood on a wall if there was no wall at all. If you already have a wooden wall, you don't have to spend...
Alright, well then I don't have to spend the wood, and then I can put 1 to repair my wall, and then the other 4 are going for a tower. So...
We'll grab your wall first.
I need a gate and a wall.
This one's the gate.
Gate. Alright.
Okay, and then his walls automatically fill up with stone. So this is that perpetual motion machine thing we were talking about. He actually is going to come away with more stone than he actually spent.
Actually, a lot more stone because I have the minus.
Yeah, because he has the -1 to the cost, he actually gets a lot more stone than he spent. And then anytime that wall takes damage, he gets the stone back.
And then I also get a wooden tower.
Yep. All right, so that was your action, and that's it. We're back to battle, peanut butter battle time,
And then
right?
I'm also going to use my guy.
Use your
again.
freebie.
Alright. Battle time. We're going to do siege first. I'm going to roll 4. It is coming from this side.
And what is it? It's a mangonel.
Yep, mangonel.
So with 14 gold, we're going to get 2 damage. All right, and that happens right now, by the way, folks. And then the leader gets seasoned troops. So you're going to get
4 troops.
4 troops for that direction, but I don't. That's the part where it gets a little unfair. And we were supposed to make sure we had all of our troops up before we knew that.
Yeah, that was...
So
I wasn't going to put troops there anyways, though.
I already had 2 up in that direction, so I'll just put my guys up everywhere else. And we'll do that. Okay, so that thing does 2 damage. So what Jason did is the damage gets, when there's 2 towers that are equal, Jason gets to choose. And so he's just going to choose 1 damage to each tower. And so he took 1 stone out of each tower. And remember, the cardinal rule is you keep all the resources. It never goes back to the bank. So for me, I cancel one of the hits. I also take 2 hits, but this cancels 1. but they prioritize the wooden tower. But here we go. I do 1 damage to the wooden tower. Otherwise, it would have destroyed my wooden tower. So this card I paid for has already earned its money back in a lot. Okay, so let's do. Well, the first card that's already revealed, we know that, for example, me, I'm getting 2 archers from the north. Right?
Yep.
I shouldn't have put 2 guys up north, but that's all right. And what's the next one?
Next one is archers. 3, they're coming from this side.
Okay, and then the gold threshold, I am definitely over 12. You're at 19. So we're going to get 1 soldier and 2 archers coming from the left. All right. Next one.
We have the hordemen, sorry. 2, they're coming from the south. So sorry, this is the right way.
So the same direction as the other guy.
Yep.
So for me, that's, and you actually, it's 2 soldiers and 1 archer. Okay.
And then next, we have those dudes, which they are coming from this side.
All right, and I'm at 14, so I'm going to get 6 of them. And you are going to get a whole bunch too. Okay, so the big thing here is Jason's getting crunched because remember that leader card, that siege card gave him, because we're on season 4, he got 4 troops being the leader, and then he just got crunched with 6 more from that card. So Jason, you get to show the wonderful world how much you're going to...
1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 5 of them. Bring it down.
Okay, so you killed 4 with your towers because you had nobody on the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then there was 5 left, and they did 5 damage to your wall, but you just threw them all in the bank. Remember, you're supposed to keep those.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're good. We're A-okay.
So just one thing,
duplicated my money.
if you can pause for a second so I can explain something. All Jason has to do now is a stockpile action, and those 5 stone that just got removed goes right back on the wall. It's free. It doesn't even cost him a thing. But go ahead. Keep going.
All right, and then over here we have 1, 2, and 3. With the wall, but my soldier does get hurt.
Because of
there
their
was,
archer.
There was an archer. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the south. But then there's a boyo left, and he's going to just peck away at the wall. And just throw that in the back.
All right. And then you need to put flames on the fields that got burned.
Yep, this one, but then this one only goes down.
Yeah, that just goes down a level.
All right, and then this south boyo just dies, and I should move this guy over last round, so then all of these just die.
Yes. And just remember, folks, every guy on a wall shoots an extra damage. So technically, Jason just did 5 damage with his 2 towers and the 1 guy on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you survive. That wasn't too bad. You definitely got crunched pretty hard there. So I don't have stuff as good as him. But I also don't have as many as him coming at me. Here's 2, and then 1 is 3. So all 3 of these die. But these 2 archers definitely kill this guy. And while I'm doing this, can you shut that fan off?
All right.
And then up here, I have 2 plus 1 is 3. So we're going to kill their 3 archers. And then these 2 kill the final 2 guys. So everybody dies, but those archers are going to kill these 2. And then we come to this side, and it's a similar story. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then these 2 are going to kill 2 more. All right, there were no archers, but this goes on fire. This one also goes on fire over here. That one over there goes on fire. There's one guy left, so he does do 1 damage to the wall. And then, obviously, we annihilate him the next round. So we both survive. Jason still has the most gold, so he takes the flag yet again. And he's sitting on 2, 4, 5, 6 points at the end of the game. That's really difficult for me to overcome.
You could just be like Josh and yell.
All right, so hand me my worker back.
All right.
All right, so we got some workers back. This threshold moves up to 12. This refugee card dies. And now we get a new one. This one sows 3 fields every turn for free. And this one, oh, actually, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Gold. You're getting 8, and I'm getting 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then food-wise, I made 2 plus 1 is 3. And I only have 2 guys still. So I made a profit of 1 food. Okay, and then coming back over to here, this building gets destroyed. And the new building is a tabernacle. Spend a food to get a guy.
All right, your turn.
Nope,
Oh.
you gotta do. And then roll for direction.
This.
Okay, so this guy is. I'm trying to zoom in.
2 to 20, you get 3 guys. 20 to 36, you get 7, and 36 and beyond, you get 11.
So we're all over 20. So right now we're looking at 7 guys coming in from the my right. Okay. So I have 4 actions. I think I start off every action like this, but I'm going to build a quarry.
All right.
Or mine the quarry.
And I'm going to scout.
You're scouting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get this refugee right here for 2 food and 1 gold. So I go down to 21, and then I'll use them right away, and it lets me improve 3 fields. So ding, ding, and ding.
All right. I'm using my barracks right now to heal my guy that's injured.
Yep, it just costs you a food.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I'm going to do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get 3 soldiers.
All right, so he hired 3 soldiers. That cost him 5 gold. I would like to get that Old John's Forge. I never have enough actions.
Always gotta make sure you can keep your.
Yeah, because so here's the thing: you don't want to lose your castle, folks. I mean, you can get so enamored with, oh, if I just get these resources. So, like with that being said, I would like to have to stop relying on this, but I need it. So I'm getting 4 mercenaries again.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go to the wood now. Get 5 wood.
So Jason went to the wood mill to get 5 wood. And then my
And
last...
then, well, here, while I'm doing this, I get to do this, which I can repeat every single turn, and on the bottom you may...
You do it twice. So you're going to spend 4 wood?
I can do it. Yep, I'm going to spend 4 wood, and then I'm going to get 2 guys.
Two utes. So Jason's building up quite the empire in there. Now, he has to pay food for all those guys, so that'll be an interesting thing. But I'm going to do stockpile for my last action, and I don't know if you're also doing stockpile
I'm
or
also doing stockpile.
he's also doing stockpile. So just a refresher, it's 4 stone for a wall, 4 stone and an iron for this. I don't have any iron. That's my issue. So I'm just going to build some walls. So here's 4 stone for wall 1, and here's 4 stone for wall 2. Oh no, I have 1 iron. Ooh. Well, I'm going to build a tower then, or upgrade to a stone tower. So, and I will do it with this one. So we're going to get a stone tower in. 2 of these go there. And then I think we're going to upgrade our gate. So we'll upgrade the gate. I just need to find a gate now. Here we go. And then my stone goes in. Like so. Now, we also can repair our wooden walls. That's all part of the action. And then we could even like heal our guys in burnt buildings, but neither of us have been sacked yet, so that's not a concern at the moment.
Alright.
I think that's all I can do. Well, we have to position your troops first.
Okay, well I already did mine.
All right, so I'm going to put 2... and 2, like so. All right, siege.
Okay, trebuchet. Roll 3 from this side. And
That's 3 hits on us.
3 hits. 1.
And the surge is 0.
2.
And that happens right now, folks. So I cancel one of them because of this, so I get 2 hits. And unfortunately, they target the wooden tower priority 1, so the tower is completely destroyed.
I also lost a wooden tower.
And Jason also lost a wooden tower for the same reason. And then his stone tower took 1 damage. Okay, so that's the...
And then this guy, we have... Wait,
We have 7 coming?
wait, these were coming from this side. I meant to put them over here.
That's fine. Go ahead and change your guys.
Thought they were coming from the south.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 are coming from this direction. That's just 1 card. And this automatically comes out.
Alright, and then next
you ready?
card. Three, they're coming from this side. 4 boyos and 1 archer.
Yep. So 4 soldiers and 1 archer are coming for me. And my farm is getting burned.
Alright, next. They're coming from the north. 7.
Yep, 7 for me as well. And my farm got reduced to level 1.
Alright, and then last one. The Hordeman. Which
We're at 21 and 22.
you don't get what I get, but I have to deal with it. Oh, okay, this is coming from the south, though.
Yeah, Jason's right. So Jason gets the middle one, and I only get the left one. but that's 3 and 1. So they're literally coming from every direction.
Yep. Oh, this is such a better system.
Well, what's awful is my farms are getting wrecked.
Imagine not having 2 defenders.
Okay, so usual style, you want to go first?
Okay, well, this farm got wrecked. I need a Bernie token. All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's 4 of them right there.
doesn't matter. I'm stealing yours. All right, so we'll do this one first. I have 4 guys and a tower. So I kill 4 plus 2. 1 guy remains. Over here, I have 2 towers, which do 4, and I have 3 infantry, which kill every single one of them because there's 7. South, there are 7 guys, and I have 2 towers, so I kill 4 of them. And then on this side, I only have a singular tower, so I can only kill 2. These guys do 3 damage to my wall. And these guys completely burst down the door. Well, this guy does 1. I'm moving all of my guys into the center. While the towers finish the rest of the guys on the outside. Then they kill 2 here. While this guy runs in and then gets killed.
And it's 1 for 1, folks. So
Yep.
he runs in and then basically gets killed, and then one of Jason's gets wounded. And that's it. You survived. So you're going to get the dang flag again by 1 gold. I need to figure out how to pass you up. Okay, so for me, I think it's going to be a similar story. Losing this tower hurts, though, because I only kill 2 here. And that's it. So 2 die on this side. 4 die on this side from the towers. Then I have 2 guys on the wall. So we killed 6 total. On the north side, everybody's dead. But they kill 1 of the mercenaries. And then on this side, the tower only kills 2. The 2 mercenaries kill 2, but they kill 1 of my mercenaries because they had an archer. And so then damage gets done. So this 1 wall gets damaged. This 1 wall gets damaged. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, they completely destroy this wall. That hurts. I just built the dang thing. So then we move to, we were supposed to do a move. So these guys, basically everybody would go into the courtyard. All right, the towers easily kill these sides. Not an issue. This one's going to kill 2 here. And I got myself a pickle of 1, 2, 3. The 2 mercenaries will take 2 of them. And then I have to take a wound for 3. So that was very close. And the dang trebuchet really hurt us. All right, and then from a food perspective, I only produced 2, but I still only have 2, so I'm okay there. Did you take care of your food?
Yep.
And then gold-wise, I have 7 pieces. So, or no, I'm sorry, 6 pieces, because I'm missing 2. So I go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Jason also only has 6, so he's 1 above. And we get our last worker for season 6. And I'm still first, aren't I?
Yep.
All right, did you roll the die for the direction up there?
Yes, I rolled a 1, and it's coming from the 1.
So he rolled a 1, and they're attacking from that direction. Excuse me, and
all the cards have been replaced and other stuff.
Okay, so I got to figure out what I want to do here. All right, well, I'm going to the quarry for 4.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to the traveling merchant, and I'm getting 2, spending 2 for 3 gold and 2 iron.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this refugee camp and pay a food and a gold. And then I immediately get 1 iron, and I'll get 1 extra if I ever mine for more.
Alright, and then I'm gonna get the other guy that's there.
Okay.
Paying 1 food and 2 gold. Put me down 2 gold. To get
Yep.
him.
Jason goes down 2.
And then immediately I get to upgrade 4, which that means all of mine now become fully upgraded.
Yep. I'm going to use my free action that lets me upgrade 3 farms. So once again, I'm going to remove these. And let's make this one a level 2. It's just a crapshoot on which one is really going to matter.
Oh, and then I'm gonna pay a food for my barracks to heal my guy.
Yeah, I have to pay a food to heal my guy as well. These are all free actions that we're quoting here. Okay, so for my action, I'm going to go tax. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4 gold and 1 mercenary.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go scout.
And then I'm going to get 4 more. It's your turn again. By the way, we're here. The threshold's 15. So if anybody was below here,
It's there. I'm gonna go to quarry. Make it 4 stone.
all right, and then I'm going to stockpile. So here's my 4 stone again. And then to build the wall, I need 2 wood. So here's the 2 wood. And then I'm going to repair these wooden walls. Get this wall back in place. For 1 iron and 1, 2, 3, 4 more stone. And 3 wood. I'm gonna get a stone turret in for the final spot. And then I have 4 wood left, which I don't think I can do anything with. And I'm going to start setting my guys up. Put 2 here. Without movement points, it's hard to know. And I don't ever have any movement points. So after we reveal the stuff, I don't get to move anywhere. But it takes actions to get movement points. And Jason did do something which gives him 3 movement points, which is a nice little bonus for him. Because once he finds out where they're coming from, he can move his stuff around. And did you seriously not build a final wall? Or you're waiting for me?
I'm waiting for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so wall here, which is going to go right there. So put the stone.
Oh, I gotta do something like what was happening in this video that I saw, where they're in the middle of explaining the rules of the game. We just got rated with 9 new subscribers. Whee! Whee! That's what the video did. Anyways, they were nice people, but still. All right.
Funny. Alright, and then I'm going to put 2 here. And then this will build a tower. Stone tower.
So you didn't have enough stone to fix your wall?
Nope.
Okay.
Who needs to fix your wall anyways? Not me.
That'll fix your wagon or wall.
Alright, well, that guy will poke some ladders, I guess.
Okay. So are you done? Ready
Yeah.
to rock? When you built that tower, did you spend your iron?
I had another iron.
Okay. Just making sure. All right. Well, then let's start. We got to start with the. You happy with where all your guys are? Well, you got movement points. You have
I
movement
have 4
points.
of these too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have 4 movement points. All right. Let's do the siege card.
Alright, siege. Siege tower, I hate this. It's the worst one.
Okay. So the siege tower doesn't damage our walls, but it lets them jump over the wall, which actually is more deadly sometimes.
It's
So-
2, and it's coming from the south.
All right. And then it says all season. So that means 6 freaking guys are showing up for both of us from the south.
And 5 of them can jump over the wall. When do I get to use these at the start?
Well, you reveal everything, and then you get to see. Once you see where everything's coming, then you get to move around.
Okay. No, wait. It's only 6. Alright.
Yeah, it's only 6,
And then we have 7 coming from the north.
but 5 are going to get to jump the wall, you say.
7
Yeah.
get to come from the north.
All right, so now we have 7 coming from...
6, 7. Alright, and then
I need to quit
next one
fixing my
here.
raised farms. They just keep getting raised
There's
over and
fighting
over again.
band. 3. They're coming from this side.
And what we got? 22. What's the highest number there? 38?
38.
So we definitely get the 22, though. Let me move the camera down. So 8 guys are coming from that side. 6, 7. They're just burning all my farms.
Imagine.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Oh gosh, we're not even close to done. Oh, we're both over 26.
So we're going to get 9 guys coming from,
this side.
oh gosh, every single side.
Eight, 9. $28.
We got to roll die. There's 9 more guys coming from direction 1. Oh, Jason, you're killing us. 1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
5, 6,
7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. Okay. So, not that I'm saying I'm going to survive, but I get to enjoy watching you try to survive first.
Okay, well, I'm using these 4 movement tile boyos I have here.
Yep.
And I'm moving 4 of them to this side.
That's a good move.
Actually, 3 of them to that
Because those
side.
guys hop over the wall.
I actually only need 2 of them on that side. I so miscalculated that. So then I'm just going to keep another one there.
But you can move to other walls if you want.
No! That is a
Okay.
bad movement.
Okay.
Alright, so then we're going to do south first. All of them die. Then we're going to do this side. 2, 4 kills half of them. Then we're going to do here 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gone. Then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 for my towers.
Now your wall goes boom.
Nope. Well, this wall go boom. And then all of these guys are now going to be heading into the center to defend. While these two walls get taken down. This one on its last pip on top, while that one is just barely ready to crumble. And then we do walls. Well, actually, I should have moved one of these guys here.
That's fine. That's fine.
So then all of these guys die. All of these dudes die. And then, well, they did break through.
Keep your wood.
But 4 of them go.
Then they get in and they kill 2 of your guys.
Yep, but I killed them.
And you do survive somehow. All right. Well done. I am quite impressed. And then that farm is on fire, right?
Nope. It was at
level 2?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to fare as well. The one thing I can say is these guys, because I don't get to move. These guys on the north here, though, 1, 2, 3, 4 get killed. And then these 2 on the wall kill the last 2. So I got lucky there. Nobody's jumping over the wall. On the left side here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the guys on the wall will kill 2 more. We got most of them. And then here, similar, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the guy on the wall kills 1. And then on the north side, 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6.
And then the guys on the wall kill 2 more. And we're in a big cahoots here. So this one, they damage the wall.
You're gonna get
Well,
sacked.
we don't have to do melee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my guys around. So I can move both of these here. And both of these here. Which I don't think matters because this wall's going down. So then they're going to damage the wall and they basically destroy the wall. So this wall is gone. And actually this wall's gone too because look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Oh my gosh. What am I even smoking? They completely annihilated 2 of my walls. And Jason's right, I might get sacked. Because all I have left are towers now. So we go to the next round. And this side I'm not as worried about. We killed 4. This side we kill 1, 2, 3, 4, right from the towers.
On the skin of your teeth, all of your soldiers.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys rush in. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mercenaries. And then 1 guy gets injured. And so that, with 1 man standing or laying down like that case. And then these 2 guys die, of course, from the towers. So I survive, but just barely. Now, the thing is the flags get awarded before we do the income phase. So I get the flag this time. So hand it here, punk.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Yay! We finally got a flag. But boy, did I pay a price to get that flag. And 1 more. Okay, and then for income, Jason has all but 1, so he gets 7.
There was a siege tower in here.
And then I get all but 2. So we're both sitting on 36 right now. He's sitting in a lot better position than I am. We do have some stone. Can try to get these walls back up, but it's definitely going to be a tall order. From a food perspective, I only produce 1, so I actually have to pay a food. And then how are you doing with your food situation?
My food?
Yeah, you have to feed all your guys.
Oh, I already did.
Okay, and did you
I
lose?
get 6, and then I have 7 dudes, and then I lost 1.
Okay.
Which now I'm done.
All right, and then the final threshold goes to 18. So here's our new guys. A lot of scouting and mercenary ones. And then over here, did the building get killed?
Yep.
So we got a new one called the Chapel, which doesn't do us any good in the final round. Well, it could, I guess. It heals 2 guys.
All right. Wait, so would I go first or you go first?
It stays the same when we're tied. So we got a situation where we're tied in gold. The turn order stays the same. So did you roll for direction for those new guys that are coming?
No. Well, they're staying the same way.
All right, so we're basically getting 8 guys coming from this direction, which would be here. Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is use my plowman. And I learned a lesson here. We're going to get this to level 2, and we're going to get one of these to level 2. So that's my 3 moves. Because the worst they can do is reduce them to level 1, so I produce food. Constantly removing the raising tokens and then letting them put it back on means I kept generating 0. That was a stupid move on my part. For my first action, first bag of tricks, go into the quarry.
I'm going to get the buildings. I'm going to spend 1. And while he was doing that, I went to buildings, and I'm getting this chapel for 1.
And then you're gonna use it right away.
Yep.
To
my
get
2 dudes back.
to get his 2 dudes back. Now, why would he do that? The chapel actually it doesn't even give you end game points, though, does it? Oh, he might have some end game secret thing. All right, I'm also gonna go to the buildings, and I'm gonna get that feast hall for 2 wood and 2 stone.
All right, and then for mine, I'm scouting.
You're getting more end game points, huh? All right, so with the feast hall, I get to do this or this, and I'm going to do this one to get a soldier. Well, actually, it doesn't. Well, no, I don't want to spend money. I'm going to do this to get a soldier. So we're going to grab a soldier, and then we're going to use my barracks to get the other one out of the infirmary. That's both of my food spent.
All right.
Okay, I think it's your turn.
Going to the quarry. Getting stone. No, it was supposed to be your turn.
It's supposed to be my turn?
Yes. So you get 2
you're right.
turns in a row.
Okay. I'm 1 stone short of what I want to do.
Well, technically, I'm not supposed to be at the quarry right now.
No, it's okay. I really feel like I'm going to lose bad this last round. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything to position myself here. But what I'll do is I'm going to go to the mercenary camp. I'm going to pay 3 gold to get 5. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to get 5 mercenaries.
Your turn again.
Oh, that's right. My turn again. So, I'm going to go here and get 4 more mercenaries. And then, and now it's my turn for the final round, or no, it's
No,
your turn now.
My turn.
I think you won this game, buddy. I don't know how I'm going to catch you. You got me beaten flags. You got me beaten in game points. I might have some edge on you on buildings, but that's about it. And I'm definitely not going to the traveling merchant and gaining gold there.
Wooden mill. Okay.
And this is where it hurts, is because I'm hurting here.
All right.
So what my other son, Josh, did is he stayed low. He stayed low, and then in the final round, he used every action to tax, which moved him up 4, and then he sold an iron, which moved him up 4, and because we had extra actions up here, he did it again and sold 2 food for 3, so he had 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then not only did he get 11 from that, but he had this guy, which gave him 2 more from the tax action for 13, and then 2 more for the traveling merchant for 15, 16, 17. So he surged up in the final round 17 gold using this card, and his castle wasn't very damaged like mine just did because he wasn't dealing with the big armies like I just had to do. All right, so I have to build my castle, so I'm doing stockpile.
I'm also doing stockpile.
So here's 4 and 3 wood to build a wall. Is it really 4 and 3? No, it's 4 and 2. Thank goodness. 4 and 2 to build a wall. And I'm not going to worry about my gate anymore. We're going to get a nicer wall up here. Which puts... And then I get another one for 5. And then I don't have enough to build another wall because I need 4 stone. I only have 3. So instead I have to build a wooden wall for 3. And it'll be the gate. So basically I'm making a wooden gate. This blows having a wooden gate. And then, I can use these final 2 wood to reinforce this wall. I don't think my stone can do anything, and I'm in trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. I will put these guys along this wall. We already know there's 8 guys coming from this direction, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not very excited about this, but let's do the siege, right? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, I mean, I can explain what I did in my stockpile.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So I just built another wall up. It was really cheap. Card, yes. And then since you get your resources back, I just filled in every single thing that I lost last round.
Yep, you're sitting
Really
pretty
it.
strong. All right, siege.
Oh, also, I did this action. I used the wood when I went to wood mill to get 2 extra guys. Alright, siege. It is ladders. And it is coming from this direction.
And we all get 7 guys.
7 guys, and 4 of them can hop over. Alright, and then we're just going to go from this way. a fighting band. That's a lot of dudes.
Roll.
It is a 4.
Coming
and
from
a
the right?
4 is from this side.
So we're getting 10 guys. That alone is going to destroy me. Okay, 10 guys.
Alright, and then we got Hordemen, which are obviously coming from the north, going down, and they're going to kill all my guys.
So we have 4 soldiers and 4 archers. That 4 archers is brutal.
And then we also have a fighting band of 8 dudes there.
Did you really put all your guys in the courtyard?
No, I put them on this wall, but I couldn't fit them.
Okay. Because you know you only move however many you have, right?
Yeah. Alright, and for the last one, please give me a 2.
Oh my gosh, 9 more?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, well, it's time to die.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm dying too. So, let's see your wonderful survival rate here.
I physically have to put.
Everybody on that wall, right?
No, I have to put 3 guys on this one. Or else they
Not
get.
that many guys. Oh, because they're going to climb over the wall?
Yep.
Yep. That is true. And then that, does the farm go on fire? Or are you headed at level?
The farm's gone, yeah. If only the last wave. I think we're both going to get sacked this round.
Yeah, I think so too, but let's play it out.
Alright, so let's go me first. Since I put 3 guys here, killing 3, and then the towers kill the other ones.
And so, just in case folks forgot, the reason why this one was so concerning for Jason is they're the ones that had the ladders. So they would have just climbed right over the wall.
Yep, and then I don't even want to look at this. So we're gonna do 4 for the towers, which I just like killing the archers first. Even though they still kill 4 of mine, and then I have 6 guys, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I lose 4.
No. They just go in your infirmary.
Oh yeah. And then over here, kill 4 of them.
That's it.
That's it.
And then you're going to lose both walls pretty easily, right?
Yep.
You don't even have to count.
This one just barely though.
All right, well, the towers get to shoot again. Oh, you get to do a move, too. Don't forget your move action.
They're all going into
Yeah, this is not looking good.
center. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No way I'm surviving this. Too many guys from one direction.
So you have what? 5 guys. You killed 5 of theirs. They kill 5 of yours, or they injure him, and Jason gets sacked. Well, here's the thing. I think the folks watching want to know what the heck happens when you get sacked.
Well, you're going to get sacked too, so this is good.
All right, well, a couple of things that happen when you get sacked, which don't matter when it's the final turn of the game, is that you actually get an extra bonus worker. They have these gray bonus workers that you can give out. That's one thing. And then he would get 2 mercenaries for the next round, which again, doesn't matter. But the biggest thing when you get sacked is he has to pick 2 refugees or buildings and burn them or injure them. And that's what these tokens are. So if it's a refugee, he'll injure them. If it's a building, he burns them. And the way it works is these are points at the end of the game. And so if he burns them, he doesn't get those points. So just pick the 2 that have 0 on them. All you have to do is burn those, because those weren't going to give you points at the end of the game anyways.
No, I'm burning these 2.
Those give you points, or one of them does.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't care.
You
We're
got some?
burning
Do
that.
you have some stupid end-game scoring?
Maybe.
All right. Well, Jason just chose to burn his mason, which gives him a point at the end of the game. So I don't fully understand that, but maybe we will later. And these can be repaired when you do the stockpile action. But this is the final turn of the game, so there is no more turns.
Also, I get this, right?
The flag, nobody gets the flag. You have to survive the siege to get the flag. I don't think I'm getting one either. So let's start with the side with the ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are killed. I have 3 guys on the wall. I took care of the ladders. On this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 more from my guys on the wall.
My God.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 are left. So they will damage 1, 2, 3, 4, but the wall will hold. And
No pain.
then up here, 4 of them are going to die from the tower, but they're going to kill 4 of my guys.
If those archers
And
weren't
then
there,
1,
I
2,
really
3,
think
4,
we could-
5 more die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a boatload, as you can see, survives. And my wall with only 1 hit point gets crushed. And like I said, 4 of my guys die. So they go away. Everybody else is in the courtyard. I'll just throw them in. They're just diving in like it's a swimming pool. And then it's just a mano a mano.
And all those guys die.
Well, these guys are going to die from the towers. These 4 of these guys die from the towers.
do you have enough? I don't think you do.
I don't think I do either. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have just 3 guys left, which cancels 3 more. And then they had 3 more that sacked my town. So there's just too much. If I would have had a stone wall, nothing would have changed. Nothing would have changed at all. I needed more troops on that wall. That's really the only thing that would have fixed that. And so I got blasted. Okay, so Jason sort of got ahead of himself, but I didn't explain this rule yet. But I was here on 32, and when you get sacked, you use this little red number here. So see how that says 20? And then you drop down to 20. And then Jason dropped down to 22, so we can just look and see he was at 36 or 37. He was at one of these because the red number there. So then he drops down to 22. Now, he's still the guy with the most points, which means he's still going to win. But had I survived my siege, that would have put me ahead of him. So some of the name of this game is you got to win these sieges. And these final rounds are brutal. So with that said, Jason has... He's
Kill
missing.
2 of your refugees.
Oh yeah, I got to kill 2 of my buildings or refugees. So I'm going to kill the plowman here, or It's wounded. I'm going to wound the plowman and the... And by the way, you can never do that to your original starting guys. I'll do the prospector. So I'm going to lose a point from that. All right, Jason has 2 walls missing. So he's going to get 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 wall missing, so I get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to pay for our troops. So I have 3 troops. And I actually produced 3 food, so I'm okay. Jason
Pay 2 gold.
has to pay 2 gold because he was 2 food short. So he loses 2 gold. All right, and now we got to do endgame scoring.
All right, well, let's do flags first. I get 8 points for flags.
So 8 points for flags, and then I get a whopping 2. If I would have won, I would have gotten the 3 more, which would have really mitigated his flag thing, but I didn't succeed.
And then let's do buildings, I
The
guess.
buildings,
and
yeah.
stuff. I get 1.
So Jason gets 1 for buildings. I get 1, because you just look on the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
you're up to 33.
So I'm up to 33, but this is where he's going to get me. He has 5 endgame scoring cards, so go ahead and let me have it.
First one is gain knowledge. I have to have the most unique
Symbols.
symbols.
And so he's talking about this symbol right here. So do you have the most?
Do I have... Wait, do we count the ones that are hurt or no?
Good question. I think you do. Okay, for oh, come on. I know you don't count damaged buildings and wounded refugees do not provide gold at the end of the game, but you do get to count them.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so how
That
many
means-
symbols do you have?
that means I would have 4.
You have 4 symbols.
Yep, and you also have 4.
I have 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. You're right, I have 4. So you do get it.
All right, 2 points.
2 points for Jason. Yeah, I'm gonna lose real bad here.
All right, most of that type of card, and you do not have that.
3 more for Jason. Okay.
Most refugees, which I win that.
I have
2. Well, 3 if you count your main guy, but
yeah, I have 3. So how many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5, 6.
2. All right.
Most infantry,
Yeah, you definitely have that. So
3.
3 more.
and then most that type of card.
I have 1.
I also have 1.
Okay, so you get 2 more. He's at 47. The camera had to, like, you went out of the camera range. I'm not catching you here. I think I was at 36.
Yeah.
I have only 1 card. And it's not going to get me 12 points. It's have the most buildings.
What you
And
got?
I had 1, 2, 3,
I don't even have a single building.
4. We have the barracks. So
Count the barracks.
so it counts as 2. 2 points. So I have 38. Jason has 47. When I got sacked, I dropped down to 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I lost 12 gold from getting sacked. If you would have added 12 gold to my 38, there's 10, 11, 12. I would have beaten him by 3. So that's how close the game gets. The fact that I got sacked,
If I had enough food to feed my guys, that would have been really nice.
yeah. I knew you were getting the edge on me. You were winning all the flags and you were getting all the endgame And I felt like I was spending the whole game. So here's my analysis of this particular game. I'm not so sure this guy is as good as I keep thinking he is, because getting resources is important, but I don't know. Like that extra 1 stone or extra 2 wood, I'm not sure it makes that much of a difference. But here's the thing. This Red Castle Inn I thought was awesome because you do get 4 mercenaries, but spending an action to get 4 mercenaries is like crucially bad.
What does that mean? The most flags.
These things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should have gotten that one.
Yes, you
That's
should've.
so dumb.
Well, whatever one you took, you got anyways, but...
Well, yeah, it was the between the gain knowledge. I'm like, what's flags?
The other thing, folks, is that as you saw, these final rounds get really brutal. And Josh's little strategy of staying low and then punching it at the final round, it does work. And the reason it works is because I was so damaged after the 6th round that even if he was going to the traveling merchant and taxing and doing the stuff to get all that gold, I would not be able to block him because that would have required me to spend an action on something that I couldn't afford to do because I needed every action just to rebuild my walls. So that's, it is a very powerful thing that he was able to do on us.
I could have done that, but...
I know, but if you have that one particular card, it makes it even more deadly.
I have one building. Oh yeah, I have church.
Now, the other thing about this game is there was a card I had in a previous game that lets you automatically just kill 2, which is nice.
Every turn?
Every turn, yeah. Well, not every turn, but every combat. Like at the beginning of combat, you could just kill 2. So I always...
On any side?
On any side.
That's actually really powerful.
That was the very first game that we played. And I killed archers all the time. Because if you kill archers, then they don't get to shoot your guys.
Yeah, if I didn't have those archers, I probably could.
Those 4 archers were awful because I actually had 5 guys on that wall too. Mm-hmm. And so the archers killed those guys. And in fact, the archers killed 4 of my guys. I lost by 3 guys getting into my courtyard.
Yeah. So
if those 4 guys were still alive, I actually would have defended that. I was that close. So were you. I mean, this game, it really is that close all the time. And I know he beat me by a solid 9 points here. But I know when Josh was playing, it was always a 1-point game every single time we played. And then I played Josh 2 players, and I beat him by 1 point that time. It's really hard, folks, to accumulate buildings and refugees. Like, they're a really nice idea, the buildings and refugees, but spending an action to get those instead of using that action to get resources or something else, it's really hard to do sometimes.
Yeah, and I was going to this every single turn, and if I didn't go to this and I went over here to buy some of these guys or whatever, I could have easily defended this. And honestly, it was probably a better play because I would have been even higher on it instead of getting this gain knowledge, which only gives me 2.
Right.
I could have bought some mercs.
But it is a decent game. My boys both enjoy it. So I know you guys are older teenagers. You're not the 9-year-olds you used to be when we started all this, or even younger. But it isn't very often I can convince my kids to join the table. And this game has gotten them here several times, so much so one of them was even willing to do a video with me. So do you want me to put that on camera?
No.
All right. He's wearing, as you know, COVID-19 is going around. He's wearing a mask that makes him look like a clown. So a maniacal clown, let's put it that way. So you know I got to do it now, right? Because I'm talking about it. So there you go. There's go ahead and wave to everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. As always, stay awesome.